Guys, I'm here with another plan with me. So right now this is the kit that I'm going to be using. I absolutely love these colors. I love how tropical they are. And they just remind me of summer coming up, and it has been getting extremely hot here in Houston. So I thought it would just be perfect, even though I'm not really going to the beach or anything like that. So currently I'm just laying down my bottom washi. And this plan with me was a little tricky for me just because I, for some reason, am losing the direction of where my plans are going. So I know I use this more as a memory keeping sake, but for some reason I cannot find like a spread that I enjoy looking at. So right now I'm going and putting a full box in that corner there. And then I'm going to go through and put down all my headers at the top of the page. But it takes me a while to figure that out. I kind of flip through the pages and figure out where I should start and what's a good space for me just to stay organized. I thought I was going to do my little things first, but I kind of wanted to switch it up and see if I wanted to start from like the top down rather than the bottom up. I think I revert back to starting at the bottom, but that's beside the point. So here I am putting in all the headers again. And I also realized, just because of how dark the colors are, that I do need to get a better sticker paper. So if you guys have any suggestions on any different types of sticker paper that I can purchase, let me know down in the comments below. Currently, I believe, I forget the place that I'm ordering from, but you guys can give me all the suggestions. I've tried Avery, and I'm not a huge fan of that. So if you guys know any others, that would be wonderful. But throughout the spread, you will see a little bit of that like darker blue showing through some of the lighter spots in my stickers. So just kind of keep that in mind. It doesn't look as bad or as dramatic in person, but from the video, from editing, it definitely does like pop. So right now I'm going to add my work stickers up at the top. These were giving me a hard time too for some reason. I could not lay down my stickers straight. It's just been like super wonky, I guess. But overall, this spread was super fun to do. I really liked the way that it came out. It looked super full, and I love that like messy full look in my planner, especially one that's for memory, just because I feel like, I do want to record everything that's going on that day. So this is again the new reformatted version. I since then reformatted again just to kind of keep the pages a little bit more cohesive and make it a little easier for me to find things. I also am going to start planning in 2 different journals as well. I am going to be planning in my Happy Planner as well as my Kate Spade Planner. And so I am going to be uploading 3 videos a week, or I'm going to try to. One on Monday, one on Wednesday, one on Friday. I did get the new Erin Condren, so I'm going to be putting up that flip through of my new one. It starts in 2017. I mistakenly purchased the 12-month rather than like the 16-month option. So I'm going to just wait until January to start that one, but it is beautiful. I am so excited, but it does give me a little bit more time to kind of like work on my kits and the stickers that I'm trying to use and all the things that I kind of want to get prepared before I jump into the new planner anyway. So I'm excited for that. So currently I'm here doing my little things after I put down my work stickers. I did post a picture on Instagram, as well as I did get a package from Glam Planner. And then the heart one, little thing, is there for me to just let me know what I worked on that day, sticker-wise or kind of like kit-wise, planner-wise, I guess. And I did end up working on some icons that I printed out for my Happy Planner, which starts in July. So that's what I did on Monday. And then here I'm deciding if I want to go ahead and put my full box down or if I want to add some washi. I think what I ended up doing was just putting my full box down because I realized I did end up going to work out this day. So I could always use a half box to kind of help take up space. For those of you who have not seen any of my other videos, I am a no white space planner. That's generally what I gravitate towards. I am going to try white space planning in my Happy Planner, so if you guys like to see like a variety of different ways to plan, definitely subscribe to my channel. It is very widespread in what we do. I definitely love to see different ways of planning and things like that. I am gearing up or working towards opening up an Etsy shop so you guys can plan with me. I am so open to sending you guys PDFs of the files if you guys would like any right now. And they would be absolutely free. Just because right now I want to see how my kits are, if they're popular or not, things like that. I am going to also be doing a giveaway when I reach 1,000 subscribers. So whenever that happens, hopefully it happens soon, whenever that happens, I will be doing a huge giveaway. So now I just put down my full box, and that was for, my half box, and that was for going rock climbing that day. I also did end up seeing a movie. It was an at-home movie, so I probably shouldn't have used that movie theater seat, but that's okay. So we went ahead and did that, and then I believe I filled the rest of the space up with either a half box or some washi. So I end up just taking some of this blue washi that kind of matches the bottom bar and filling up the rest of the space there. For some reason, I feel like even though this week was a little busier, I just didn't have a lot to write on certain days. Only certain days were extremely busy and certain days are extremely boring, so it's just a variety and mix of things. And this is just me twiddling my thumbs, trying to figure out what to do. But I've been really enjoying doing this process. I definitely enjoy this way of editing as well. Let me know how you guys like it, or if you guys prefer the more longer, chattier, non-edited sort of version where I don't fast forward it and I don't voice over it. Hopefully I can get better at planning and just knowing the regular things that I like to do and I like to plan, and it can go by a lot faster. This one I only had 2 little things. I ended up doing some vacuuming, and I also worked on some icons as well. So this is just me doing that. So I was trying to fill up some space, so I took this not a full box, but I took this washi strip sheet thing and used that, and I put a trash icon because it was trash day on Tuesdays. And then I end up going and putting down my full box here. And I love the colors. Again, it's just super corally. This is where you can kind of see that blue peeking through as well. I'm also thinking about reverting to glossy stickers. I have ordered a couple. I'm a little nervous just because I do make so many mistakes during my plans, as you guys can see. I might go and grab that undo that they sell at Michael's just to have, especially when I get the glossy paper. But I think I'm actually going to end up ordering glossy and matte, so that way I have both options. I love matte paper. I think I just love how smooth it is. Glossy, I know apparently is super vibrant, so I'm a little excited to try both, but we'll see which one I like a little bit more and kind of stick with that. Also, I am planning on getting new lights, so hopefully my lighting system will be a lot better. I know it looks like a little blurry now, but I promise it's not blurry. I focused it as much as I could have. So basically, after I put down my full box, I put down a to-do header, and then I put down a half box as well. I put down 2 quarter boxes kind of in between, and so that way I can write down a couple of things that I ended up doing that day. So Tuesday was a little bit more busier for me. It was kind of more busy in the sense of I didn't get much done, but I felt like I did a lot. Tuesday was the day that I started the time of the month, so I put a little emoticon, sad face, there in the corner to kind of just mark that I was having a really hard time with that day. And then the 2 quarter boxes are for my Jurassic Park marathon I did with my fiance. And then on Wednesday, I put down 2 little things. I ended up printing out icons and working on some new planner inserts. That is my cat that's in the way. Sorry about that. He's like swatting his tail at me. He eventually goes away, I promise. And so then also on Wednesday I had a TV show, and then I put a picture up on Instagram, I believe. Oh, actually on Wednesday that little thing was for me filming my Plan With Me inserts, which I didn't end up putting up just because I didn't really like the way that the video came out, but I am going to do a flip through for you guys. I'm trying to figure out right now what to put in that space to kind of fill it up, and that half box did a pretty good job, so I'm trying to see if there's like a really, really thin washi that I can just kind of put over there just to hide that little bit of space, and this seemed to do the trick. That was pretty much for signing up for school, so I signed up as a full student in the fall, and I also signed up for 2 classes for the summer, which is going to be starting in July. So it's going to be a ton of work, but thank goodness I have 3 planners to plan in, right? So I pulled out my icon binder. This is basically just where I keep all my icons that I use, or my stickers, kind of things like that. I pulled out this little USB to help mark school. And this is just me deciding if I want to use it or not, or if I want to use a different washi. So on Wednesday I put the car icon there because I did end up going to the grocery store with Chad, and we ended up making fish tacos for dinner. So I wanted to mark that because I did put a to-do list as well. So I just put down that little car icon and then the checklist for my groceries. Moving on to Thursday, and there's my cat again. I'm sorry. I put down my last little heart little thing because I did end up cutting my icons that day. So I printed on Wednesday, cut on Thursday. Then I also had to pay for school that day. And then I realized that's pretty much all I had. So I put down my little thing header, and then I believe I ended up using washi strips to just cover up that space until I can put down my full box, because I was trying to decide what colors I liked. And you guys can see that I have 3 full boxes on one page and 2 full boxes in another, and I did not like that. Visibly, it was hard for me to kind of figure out how I wanted my layout to look. So I changed it in my new reformats, which you'll see, I think, not next week, but the week after that. Next week's kit is gorgeous. I think I'm going to make a mini version of that for my Kate Spade planner insert, because they're just, like, perfect. They're beautiful. I love the way that the colors look in them. Okay, but anyway, that's next week. So, continuing here, I'm trying to figure out if I want to use a half box or a quarter box. And I think I ended up going with the half box there, and then just covering that space up with just a quarter box. Sorry guys, I'm trying to remember what I did since I filmed this last night and now I'm editing it in the morning. I put an icon down there because I did end up going rock climbing that day, and then me and Chad ended up seeing the Warcraft movie premiere. So Chad was really excited about that, guys. So I did put down a movie sticker on my full box. And I know it's a little hard to see, but my movie sticker is like a little movie seat with some popcorn and a soda, and then where the seat is, it says movie time. And I just like to write in what movie we saw on the back of the seat, that big white space that you guys see there. On Friday, I did put down quite a bit of little things. I put down my Instagram one because I did end up taking a picture and putting it on Instagram. I put down a YouTube icon because I did film. I ended up putting down a TV show and also a package. I ended up getting my, let me see here. Yep, I ended up getting my Erin Condren planner for 2017, and then The Bachelorette. It does not come on Fridays. The Bachelorette comes on Monday, but I couldn't watch Mondays, and I completely forgot about the little things, so I just put it on Friday because that's when I ended up watching it. Then I put my little things header, I put down my full box, and then I put down a little heart, a little phone with a heart icon, and wrote down the Apple store because my sister and I ended up going there. I also used my like spoon, fork, and knife like food icon because we ended up going to this place called Moonshiners, and it is this like adorable, eclectic little bar and grill, and it was super cute. And then my older sister that lives in Boston actually ended up coming into town, so I put down a half box to put that there, and then some washi to kind of minimize the space. I did end up zooming you guys in towards the end. I should have probably zoomed you guys in before, but that's okay. So I did kind of Saturday and Sunday together just because it is my weekend. I put down 2 more of the YouTube icons because I am editing, and then I'm going to upload on Sunday. I also put down a TV sticker because I have Game of Thrones on Sunday, and I am a huge Game of Thrones fan. That is kind of like my thing, so I definitely wanted to mark that. I mark that and watch that every Sunday. Let's see, and then I ended up putting down a house icon as well, or a house little thing, and then a money little thing. You're just going to see me kind of play around and just like figure out what is going on these 2 days. It's been a little, and because these 2 days didn't happen, it's kind of me just like trying to guess what I did. But Saturday I did end up posting another Instagram picture. That's the house icon because I did end up vacuuming. And then tomorrow I'm going to be doing laundry. My computer is dying and is at like 19%, so hopefully I can edit this video and make it through this voiceover without it dying on me. That's the money icon because I did end up having to pay for my rock climbing membership. And then I put down my little things header. I believe I go ahead and put down a full box on Saturday before I move on to Sunday at this point. I might not. Oh, I didn't. So I put down my little things header first. Now I pulled that out. And then I end up putting down some washi on Sunday, and then putting down a full box on Saturday and Sunday. And that's what you're going to see here. And I did pretty good putting on all my stickers straight this week. I feel like at the top it was a little messy and a little wonky. And the thing about these stickers is because they're so thin, once you pull them up, they get all curly. So guys, please give me suggestions if you guys know a good sticker company. I really need some good ones. So then you see me just kind of adding in some more washi because I wanted to put down my weekend banner. And I do lower you guys. I'm sorry. At this point, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just kind of on a roll trying to get this filmed because my sister was here and Chad was here. And so I'm just trying to kind of see what I'm going to fill up for the rest of the day. So Saturday, when I lower you guys at some point, I did put a quarter box as well as a half box to kind of put down that Chatty is keeping the gym open for this Saturday for the first time, and that I worked on printing kits out. So that was pretty much my Saturday, which is what I'm doing now, and then that I'm editing. Hopefully I bring you guys down soon. But this is the first video where it hasn't like cut out on me at 20 minutes. So I'm super happy about that. And it's not like extremely long where it's like so hard to edit. I probably should edit this part out, but that's okay because this happens. This is the life of planning, guys. So I pulled out my icon stickers and I grabbed one of these like kawaii laptop stickers, and I put that just in the middle of my full box because I did end up editing and I wanted to kind of note that. And then going on to Sunday, I kind of wanted to know what we were going to do. I did know that I had to go and eat at Killen's Barbecue, which is like a really popular place here in Texas. It's about like 30 minutes away from my house, so I kind of wanted to note like what we were going to do for that day because it's kind of like a girls' day with me, my sister, and my older sister. So we're going to go, and her friend, I think. So we're going to go to Killen's Barbecue, then we're going to maybe go shopping, we'll see, but I did end up putting down an ombre heart checklist. The 3-1, I could not get it straight, so I flipped it upside down, which is what you guys see here. And then that's kind of how my day looks. And this is when I kind of like lowered it a little bit for you guys. And then I basically just filled the rest of the space up with some washi. And that's pretty much it for that day. I feel like this planning went by faster, which is good. We're making way, guys. We're making way. So basically, this is my full spread, and then I'm just going to move on to my sidebar. Now, this sidebar is so crooked. I'm already going to tell you guys now. It bothers me at the bottom of it. Because you can see the little like coral peeking out, but that's okay. There's nothing I can do about it. So I ended up putting a next week banner, put down my sidebars wherever they are. And I kind of went down in like an ombre fashion, so I had the lightest blue up at the top and then the green one at the bottom. So there's that one, and I think this is the time where it started getting crooked, but I put down my meals, and then with a little bit of the darker blue. And then I put down my bedtimes, which kind of sound juvenile, but I do like to know what time I go to bed, because I have a problem with staying up way too late and getting up way too late. So this definitely helps me keep track and like get up early and do all the things that I need to do. So I realized once I put that down that since I didn't put a habit tracker down, it did not cover that bottom little like colored part, and my washi strip was not wide enough because my sidebar was crooked. So you do see it peeking out at the corners of it, but there's nothing I could have done. I was trying to see if I could like move it or maybe add 2 washies, but then it looked extremely weird, so I just gave up on it and said, you know what, it's gonna have to do. So there you kind of see that. And I zoom you guys out and just show you guys my full spread. I don't have Okay, so here's my week with pen. I used the Sharpie pen, and I just went ahead and filled everything out that I could. This is last week's spread compared to this week's. I will see you guys next week for the next plan with me.